And welcome back. We are on 59 Minutes having a discussion with Paul Kasema, who is the CEO of Royal Associate Insurance Brokers, as well as one of the executive directors, Lillian Quimba. Now, I just want to talk about some of the affordable ways to get insurance. And you guys, when you got into insurance, you said you wanted to fill a certain gap that you felt was there. So, now that you have been in this brokerage firm, you have come up with your own packages of how to reach to people. How are your packages reaching people and what are they like? Paul.
I'll tell you what, like I mentioned before, our space was to create our own products, be innovative, use technology and digital world to be able to reach every Kenyan. Now, we've developed products that are, pocket friendly and that are accessible to every Kenyan. Recently, we came up with a medical health product called Royal Mend. Royal Mend has been trading. It's a cover that is affordable to everybody. If you change our modality, our cover is affordable. Everybody has got no reason or excuse to lose their lives or their loved ones because that they cannot afford medical bills, because you cannot access quality healthcare facilities. So that's where we came with it. So we developed a product called Royal Mend. Now, Royal Mend, it's affordable by every family. Our plan is to sell it to every household. And look, when you talk about affordability, 1,700 shillings. How many families in Kenya that can be able to afford that 1,700 per month? It's a case of priority.
Yeah,
it's a case of priority. I'll give you an example, of personal example. The other day I checked how much. I'm married. I've got a wife. I've got 2 kids, and all of them have got data, and they've got phones. These guys, I buy data bundles and airtime every month. I checked out the 4 of us. How much data bundle do we use at the end of the month? How much data do we use? A lot. A majority of them, including myself. What are we doing on that internet? What are we doing on that data?
Browsing and looking.
Browsing. People are merry. People are good. People are happy. You
What's
get the
trending?
point?
What's what?
I mean it. Absolutely. So I asked myself the other day, look, the data bundle that I use, my wife uses, my 2 kids uses, is it necessary? We can cut off things that are not value adding to our lives. And I realized, yes, in fact, I tell you, I bought this cover, but I challenged myself before I talk to the public. Let me do the savings.
Yeah.
And let me buy this cover for my family. And we decided, look, we are going to just absolutely necessary. I need to call. You get the point there?
Yes.
I don't need to call my shop country or my auntie or my cousin. Look, let me make a precise call. And when you look at the Europe and other developed countries, they don't spend calls on stories that are not necessary.
Yeah.
So I realized that's an area that Kenyans can save on.
Yeah.
Don't
So you look
and
at your budget and see where.
Yeah.
Don't
And remember, it's not serving like for too long.
Absolutely.
You'll just interrupt for a short time.
I'm going to make calls.
And
I'm going to be on internet, but I can save a lot of money. And I'm not saying don't call. I'm not saying don't be on the data bundle. But I'm saying, ask yourself, is this value adding to my life?
Good question. Let me ask.
If I like, for example, medical health insurance.
Yeah.
Because it's a value add. Because I don't want my brother and my sister to decide whether I'm going to live or not. Look, if I'm sick and I need an urgent admission, and now for me to be admitted at Nairobi Store or even take to India, I will need to call an Arambe. I will need people to be put on WhatsApp.
Yeah.
And look, I will only go to that theater, or I will only be able to get to that plane to India, depending on how people are going to respond. Brother, people have responsibilities.
Yeah.
You're going to find somebody who's very close to you is giving 500 shillings. I need 3 million, right? How much time do I need to raise 3 million?
Yeah.
You find it's not.
I hear what you're saying.
It's not practical.
It's almost like saying, if I die because we all do, let me not die because something could not have been done that I was not able to get because because of my lack of. Let it be because it just happened that was the day. Everything was done, and I had to,
Don't die because you don't know.
Kama ingekuwa tu
We are here to tell you that please let us live. Let us live to the full, the full life that God has allowed us to live. Let us not cut short our lives just because of ignorance. And that's why we are talking to Kenyans today, to tell them there is a solution.
Yeah. So take me to Lillian. If I'm the basic guy who wants insurance and does not know where to start, what would you advise him, given your packages? Where would he start?
Now, for a basic guy who wants to take insurance, there is a simple, the beginning level is just for us to collect your details. Of course, the normal details, we need your name, we need a copy of your ID, a copy of your PIN, and then the first level is 500,000. Remember, this is an inpatient cover. So 500,000. For 500,000, you only pay 16,600. If it's you alone, and if
That is per
year. This premium is for a year. It's
Per
not
year.
per month. Yeah, per month. 16,600. And you will be able to access facilities that will take care of you when need arises. We know, as my CEO said earlier on, insurance is like a spare tire. You don't know when you're going to get a puncture. So when you get sick, Royal is behind you, telling you, relax, go to hospital, go wherever you want. We are going to take care of you. And you can relax. You don't need to worry now who will open the WhatsApp, who will do what. How fulani alichanga ngapi? I don't know, fulani aliweka ngapi? Nani amechanga? Have you added so and so on this WhatsApp group? We want to eliminate. Actually, I keep saying I'm on a campaign of eliminate WhatsApp group. Let us do what we need to do right. Let us start somewhere. Even if I take the 500 cover and I go to hospital and it happens the bill was 1 million, at least, when I invite my friends, I'll tell them at least I have done my 500. Please help me, support me. That is acceptable. Yeah? For 1 million shillings, I'm telling you, you'll pay 21,900. And you'll be able to access facilities that you take very good care of you. For 2.5, it's only 28,000, you as a member. And for 5 million, a whole 5 million is only 35,000, you as a member. And you're able to be taken good care of. For a whole year, 12 months. If you add on one member, let's say you are a member and spouse, it changes with very small units. You can do it, share the limit with member, spouse, and a child, dependent, another child like that, up to the number of the child, the family members you have, the children rather. Those are the immediate dependents. Now, the cover has a waiting period of only 30 days. We are not going to subject you to a waiting period of 2 months, of 12 months for certain illnesses, 2 years for certain illnesses, like we have done in the traditional covers. This is a very special and well-negotiated cover that can be afforded by anybody. And you can access this cover after 30 days. And within those 30 days, it's just a period when we are doing what we call underwriting, procedures, making sure your card is ready, making sure we have alerted the hospitals that we have a new entrant here, making sure that everything is on course, and then now we give you the card. So within those 30 days, then you're ready to take off with your card. And then the other thing is we have also taken care of the chronic and pre-existing conditions. They don't have another waiting period. It's within the same 30 days. So we are not going to tell you now, because you have this chronic condition, you're going to wait for 2 years, you're going to wait for 6 months before you access cover. No, you will access this cover within that. We also have the first cesarean section, it's also there. Maternity, we have slotted a small limit for maternity because we understand the cover, the premiums in here are very thin. So we cannot put it, maternity usually is not really a big emergency. It's something that you can plan for. Unless a CS, when it comes in, maybe that last minute, which we've also taken care of here. Then we have things like, it also takes care of inpatient dental and inpatient optical. You can have a severe issue that requires surgery with your eye, with your teeth, and you need to go with the dental issues, then you need to go in for a surgery for a day or so. That will be done. And even if you don't sleep in hospital, there there are incidents where you can have a daycare admission, daycare surgery. You know, you need to be in hospital. You'll not sleep in hospital though, but it will be treated as an admission. You know, it's a daycare service, but it's within the inpatient limit. It will be treated as an admission.
Other things like a colonoscopy.
Yes, something that can be done within a day, that we approve, and that will be done. Circumcision, which we tell people, our young children, let us not mistreat these young children. Every time we have this season of circumcision, and it's done traditionally where we come from, you find one knife is used to cut like 50 children. There is the risk of infections. There is the risk of overbleeding. There is the risk, there are all the hygiene issues. And every time this season comes, you find at least we lose a child because of overbleeding, because nobody was taking care of these children. And we are telling our people, we are telling the society, we are telling everybody around us, please don't subject these children to this kind of treatment. Let us put these children in a facility where they'll be taken good care of, in a facility where they'll have somebody to take care of them at a very small amount. And you see, all this will be paid for.
Yeah.
We are not asking you to pay anything more. And even if you have maybe another one, and even extra external appliances, you've been in hospital, maybe due to a surgery or due to an accident, and you need external appliances, maybe wheelchair, maybe crutches, that is all taken care of. It will be paid for here in this cover. Evacuation is there.
Yeah.
If you have this cover.
Yeah, hold on. Let me just ask Paul. One of the worries is that, you know, that in this country, if you're not in Nairobi, there's a good chance you might not get very good medical facilities to go to. How does that factor into your products? If I'm in Bungoma or, you know, I mean...
No, I'll tell you what we've done. We've taken care of all the hospitals around the country.
Yes.
The cover we are giving, and by the way, Lilian talked about the option one, which is the limited panel, which, I mean, look, you can access any hospital apart from Nairobi, Aga Khan, Mata, Mbisha, Karen, and Gertrude. Any other hospital on the option Lilian talked about, you can access. Whatever. And I think our panel, our providers panel, is wide enough. Everybody in Kericho, in Kisumu, Machakos, Garissa, there is a main provider who can be able to go there and access the medical care. If you still want, I mean, a more advanced care, you can still avoid the second tier hospital. They're well spread. And I'll tell you what.
The difference is like 3,000 or something between.
No, I mean, look, under the process that Lilian talked about, I'll tell you what, there's option two, recommend option two. Open provider. Look, personally, I've been advocating for the second provider because the difference is not much. The money that Lilian talked about, 16,600, I'll tell you what, at the same level of covering, 500,000, 20,000, a difference of about 3,000, you can access any provider, Nairobi Hospital, Aga Khan, Karen, MP Shah, Gertrude, at 20,000 per year. It's not per month. Look, that's for an individual. If you've got a wife and you don't have children, it's 27,727 for both of you. All covered. It graduates all the way, you know, depending on the membership.
The family size.
The family size of the family graduates that way. And I'll tell you the biggest cover that you ever got to get is 5 million per year. Now, if you are alone, if you're not married, if you're single, and you want to get very quality health care, at 5 million, how much you pay per year?
42,000.
42,500 per year.
For a whole year.
Per year. How much is it per month? Break it, you'll be surprised, very little. Now, the biggest cover, assuming that you have a big family, you've got a wife, 4 children, the biggest money you've ever paid per year is 28,000. And there you have a share of a cover of 5
million.
You're assured, like for example, I mean, look, the bed limit is 30,000. Pavilion is about 36 or thereabout. So you just need to understand something small, and you go to a 5-star room where you have a private nurse. I don't know how they do it, but yes, I've been to Pavilion. It's a nice space where you're going to live well.
Yeah.
At only how much? 128,000 per year for a family of a mother, and 4 children. That's a very big family.
And in addition, Paul, if just to chip in a little bit on the side of the hospitals, in addition to having providers all over countrywide, you can be in Kisumu and you decide you want to come to Nairobi. We have evacuation.
You have
as well.
evacuation.
Of course, taken care of here. So you can be evacuated to the other hospital, wherever you want. You can decide, I'm used to Aga Khan. I'm used to Nairobi Hospital. Please, I feel I need to be you'll be evacuated to that facility.
You know what that means? Get on an airplane, evacuation.
Yes.
They'll bring you to Nairobi. You say that I'm comfortable in Nairobi Hospital. So they will fly you, or drive you to Nairobi, ambulance and air, and you will be comfortable being.
Is there a place where our viewers can access this online and take a look?
I'll tell you, in a week's time or two, I'll tell you what we've done. Accessibility of this cover. We've come up with an e-commerce where you'll be able to buy it from wherever you are. You can just go Google a link and you buy and fill everything and you get your e-card on the spot. You're in Mandera, you don't need to come to Nairobi. You're in Kisumu, you don't need to Nairobi. You can be able to access.
You can just use mobile money.
Your e-card and you pay your mobile and you're covered. That is what is coming up in a week or two. We're going to get that very elaborate. You can even Google. You can go to the to our e-commerce website and you find out. Very interactive. How much is my balance? Put your details and you're covered.
Yeah. What do you tell those people who have fears that say, what if there's another pandemic? Because there's talk that, insurances don't cover COVID, for example. What if another pandemic comes tomorrow and then it looks like, if I had insurance, it would not matter anyway. What do you tell such guys?
I'll tell you what. The cover that we've arranged right now, because it was well thought, properly designed to respond to the needs of the public, the people out there, underlying needs. So our cover covers COVID.
Yeah.
The cover here covered COVID and a chronic. Yeah. So if you get sick of
Chronic
COVID,
pre-existing COVID.
there's a chronic and a pre-existing. You will be able to get covered under this policy.
Yeah.
The cover that we're giving out. Yeah. Nobody's left out. Yeah. So pandemic, everything. And right now we're talking about COVID. They are well taken care of and our products.
Yeah, and the other thing that maybe we want to mention is the age limit. Maybe somebody will be asking, because most of the traditional insurance covers you find when you reach like 60, 65, it's like you're knocked out. Now this cover commences from 1 month up to 70 years. Children up to 18, but if they're in school, of course, at 18 they've just finished their high school. So between 18 and 25, you'll find they're actively in college. So when they're still in college, they'll still be covered as children. After they finish college now, you can now buy for them as member on their own. So we cover from 0 age to 18, but to 25 if they're in school. And then for the main members, you'll go up to 70.
70 years.
But you can stay on the cover up to 75 if you had joined earlier before 70 years.
And even 75, if you've got a good medical record, we can still extend it.
Yeah, because at that age now, what we do, if you've been on cover, we don't throw you out. We just do medical whatever tests and do a few observations here and there, and then you remain on cover. Because you've been with us, we've worked with you, we've seen the behavior and everything. So we cannot throw you out. Why will you get another insurance at that age? You'll not be able to get that.
What stands out for you? Why would anyone pick you and not someone else out there?
I'll tell you what. Like I mentioned earlier, Royal coming, when we were starting Royal Associates. And remember we call it Royal Associates. Associates, people to really partner with. One of the things we did, we said, is that we're going to invest on very good quality people, professionals, technical, people who know. So our strength is the people. Today, you might have a claim, you want to be sorted out. And look, if I just took a brother, sister, cousin, I will be limited to how much service they can deliver. So we came and we said we're going to invest on very, very good quality people. When you go through our website or our profile, you're going to find the number of people that have come about just to be able to deliver that service. And we have standards. We've said if you have a claim, let people go walk along with that customer. We might have about 10 customers you have an incident. So our team of professionals, a pool of professionals, they'll be able to work with you and they'll be able to give you the goal of ensuring the claim is settled within the shortest time possible. That's our strength. We have a very big population of professionals, a pool of professionals. So that's one thing we're proud of ourselves with. And then the philosophy that we came up with.
Yeah. That's usually the worry, actually, the issue of claims.
I'll tell you what, today, a claim of yesterday, look, bro, if you lose your laptop or mobile phone, I want you to continue working. You want to do your business. If I get all the documents, there's no reason why you not get it back tomorrow. If your car, if you've got a vehicle, business car, a business truck, it doesn't make sense for that truck to lay in the garage for a month because the sister needs to go, because there needs to be an investigation, blah, blah, all that stories. So what we've agreed with our partners is, look, guys, let's be different. Make the process seamless and very fast. And you have a team.
Yeah.
You have a very big pool of professionals to be able to run with you, and we get involved in the documentation and we ensure that everything is done as soon as possible.
Yeah.
A month is not too old. A month is too old for us. If a claim happened last week, I want the claim to be out next week. There's no reason.
Lillian, do you try to find out about the customer experience?
Yes, we do. Yes, we do, and this is evident.
Yeah. And how important is it to you?
It is very important because, your customer is your mirror, actually, is your window. Your way you perform is reflected in what your customer says about you. So we'll always ask our customers, sometimes we contact them randomly and ask them what kind of experience they got from us when they had this and this. And a lot of them, we have a video even where our customers have talked about us and the service that we've given them here, and they have actually been able to refer their friends and relatives to us. That is the reason that we are where we are today, because of the referrals we got from our customers. So what I would want to tell the bigger, Kenyans watching us is that we are here today to tell you that insurance is for everybody. Don't stay on the fence and imagine that, it's not for me, it's for them. It is for you. Yeah. Wherever you are, just know that insurance is for you. And more importantly, healthcare insurance is what you need. Number one insurance that anybody needs before you think of anything else. You need to know that your health is your wealth, and your health is your personal responsibility. Don't let somebody decide for you how you need to get your health taken care of. So our customers, if you can do random checks, you'll find that they'll give you good stories about us.
Yeah, that's a very nice parting shot.
Maybe just to add on that, I'll tell you what, we've grown because of customers' experience. Look, I can't count. The customers that have come on board is because of another customer experience.
Yes.
Because you're somewhere sharing your pain. Brother, and have you tried rollers? Trust me, it's because of the experience we give our customers. And I've said, look, I see them, and I say, just give a customer experience so that they can manage for you. So we've grown. Our customers are biggest marketers, our biggest ambassadors, because we give them an experience. I mean, look, you've got a truck, and I come here and we sort it out, and I help you on the documentation, and then really make things look easy for you. Sort it out, and tomorrow you're back into business. Then tomorrow you're definitely going to talk about it. So our goal is to give all the customers we have an experience. In fact, I went to a client and I said, look, I pray that you have an incident. I pray that you have an incident so that we can test who we are. We can give you an experience to be able to share with other people. In the experience that we give around.
I hear what you're saying. Let me give you guys a parting shot as we close. What would you tell that person, Lillian, who is out there, who has never had insurance, has cold feet about entering, maybe thinks, do I have enough money? How do I plan my money? How do I get into it? How would you advise them as we close?
Okay, one is we have made it so easy for you to access these products. Not only them, healthcare, but others. But to start with, I keep saying healthcare is your responsibility. Start with the healthcare. This product is on our social media pages, on our Facebook, on our website. We also have our head office in Dik Dik Gardens in Nairobi, in Kileleshwa. That is the head office. We have a branch office in Machakos where you can also easily access the product. If you cannot get access to the social media, you can walk into that office, you can make a call. We are right opposite the stadium. It's the most magnificent and prestigious office you'll find in Machakos. We have a branch in Mombasa. You cannot miss us in Mombasa because we are conspicuously placed on Links Road with a very beautiful and the most conspicuous and prestigious signpost outside there. Just after 100 meters after Links Plaza, we're on Links Road. Our office is there. We have newly launched another office to take care of the Rift Valley section in Nakuru. So our office in Nakuru is vibrant. It's just all over. I think it's gone viral in the Rift Valley region. And you'll hear of it. If you haven't heard about it, you'll hear about it. And this product can be sold through there. Other than that, we are selling this product on the media, on our social media pages. You can find it anywhere. And I want to tell you that this is the product that you've been waiting for. It is the cheapest medical product that you can find. Nobody ever opens a WhatsApp page for an outpatient. So don't ask about me. I'm used to outpatient. When I go to hospital, I flash my card and the doctor sees me and I go home. Nobody ever opens a WhatsApp page for an outpatient. This is where the problem is.
But we still have an
This is
outpatient
where
product.
the cost is. We have an outpatient, but that can be handled separately. So for this particular product, this one is inpatient. If you really need the outpatient, yes, we have it. I'm not dismissing it. We have it. But for this particular one, which is for you, so that you don't keep saying that healthcare is expensive. It is easy, it is cheap, it is accessible, it's affordable. Take care of your health.
Take care of your health. What would you say, Paul, as we close?
Sorry, I think I just to add, Lillian, you forgot about you. Our goal is to be a truly Pan-African insurance broker. We have an office in Kigali, Rwanda. In 2 weeks, we're opening up in Tanzania. We're for license. The office is ready. The office for Uganda is also ready. So we're going to be in Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania. And then from there, we plan next year to go all parts of Africa. We want to be a Pan-African insurance broker. But like Lillian said, is that insurance is affordable. It's just a matter of changing mindset.
Yeah.
It's a matter of prioritizing. It's a matter of understanding that your healthcare is my personal responsibility. I mean, you don't want to leave the decision to leave or to access which also to other people. Just run with it. Get your cover. Get your card. Keep it in the pocket. Keep it in the wallet. Just know that should anything happen, I can be able to access the quality healthcare facilities in the country. That's what I'm doing. And I want every family in Kenya to be secured. We just want to remove this Harambee thing. And look, I mean, even if you don't want to do it, it's a reality. People do not want. People are thinking inside. That before I help somebody else, let me help myself.
Yeah.
And you'll be in good hands. We'll give you a very good card. Keep it there as a guarantee. And by the way, it's not complicated. It's legit. The card they're going to give you is a smart card, accessible in all hospitals you're going to open for you.
All facilities.
All major hospitals, you can walk in there with your card. And look, I mean, very easy. We even have it's called a care department to ensure that they keep in touch with you. We're having a 24-hour line that you can reach our people on a 24-hour basis. We have, it's called what? I mean, we're having a call center where your queries and issues are going to be sorted out. Soon you're coming up with e-commerce where you don't even need to call me, you don't need to call in or anybody on our office. You just need to go to the website, down to the link, buy insurance there, and you're covered. We want to make it hassle-free and very easy to be able to get your covers. And really, I mean, if you're there and look, you're thinking that it's not necessary, I'll tell you what. There are people I've had, my friends, who have never been admitted to an hospital. And tomorrow, I mean, they lost their lives. Because one, they cannot be diagnosed. You get the point there? Because diagnosis is key. You need to be able to access quality health care for diagnosis. Because you don't want to have a cancer. And suddenly people are saying that this is Homa, this is Nini, this is just malaria. You need to be able to walk in there and you survive.
Thank you.
So take it very seriously, abide. You can reach us anytime and we'll give you that first-class service.
Maybe we can share our main numbers that they can reach us on.
Yes.
Yeah, our pilot line is 020 513 5700. 020 513 5700. We have a 24-hour line, which is 0742 000005. 0742 000005. If you call those numbers, there are many other numbers, but I don't want to bombard you with too many numbers. If you just take hold of those two numbers, get hold of the two, call us on those numbers, reach us on our email, info@royalassociates.co.ke. info@royalassociates.co.ke. Those three, you cannot miss any of them.
Thank you. Really appreciate having a chat with you, Paul Kasema.
Thank you.
Lillian Kwimba, CEO and Executive Director, Royal Associates Insurance Brokers East Africa. And you're Pan-African, going across the African continent, selling affordable insurance to the masses. Thank you for watching. That's 59 minutes for today. God bless you. Have a wonderful day and see you tomorrow.